It's time to spill some GMT. Fashion's biggest night was last night at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and it drew the biggest stars, showcasing some really amazing designs. The dress code for this year was the Garden of Time. So let's take a look at what the stars and their designers came up with. Let's start off strong because Elle Fanning brought it. She was not playing any games. She found inspiration from the 1962 short story, The Garden of Time, from which the Met Gala found its theme. And in the book, it talks about flowers with slender stems like rods of glass. And she looks incredible and hit the theme head on. It fits in all the right places. You can tell that they had tons of fittings. And usually when people go with these sheer dresses, it tends to come out looking a little cheap because they can't just match up the skin tone with the dress. But you can tell Balmain just really nailed it, drove it home. And then they have these hummingbirds coming in on the side, kind of getting the nectar. It's just a very frosty looking piece that came out so well. She did fabulous and she looks good and the hair matches perfectly. So let's move on to the fashion girly herself, Miss Gigi Hadid. Stunning as always. She's wearing Tom Brown, gorgeous white off-the-shoulder gown with rose detailing. And from afar, it looks like this dress is actually made out of fabric, but really it's all beading with these yellow flowers and this quirky little detail in the middle that actually looks like a tuxedo jacket that's sewn right into the middle. So really nails the theme, like I said. And she created something, her and her designer created something that can actually be studied in the museum afterwards. And that's kind of what it's all about. That's what the whole night is about, is creating costume and looks that could be studied after this is over. So let's move on to Miss Lizzo. My goodness, she came in with this sheer brown leaf and petal field gown that extended beyond her head. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is a literal tree stump. But I was like, maybe it's not, and I don't want to say that. But no, it definitely is. The way it extends from the beginning down to the end, it's kind of flowing out at the end, almost like roots. So I definitely think she was on theme. She was going for tree stump for sure. Wasn't my favorite of the night? No. But did she do fabulous? Yes. All right. Jeff Goldblum, my God, I love this man. What a gem is he in the Hollywood industry. Shockingly, this was actually his first time at the Met Ball, but he did not come to play. It's safe or boring. He came full throttle, this loose-fitting black suit over a white shirt and black vest, accessorizing with that white ribbon-style bow tie, which is so different and keeps everything kind of flowy and moving, and then tied it in with those gorgeous sparkly brooches that are for a little razzle-dazzle. And oh my gosh, the shoes, the square toe, he just looks good, and I really think he brought in a little bit of his own style with those circular glasses. That is so him. All right, let's talk about Miss Mona here. Miss Mona Patel, she was dressed by the same stylist as Zendaya, which if you know who Zendaya's stylist is, Law Roach, he does not miss in anything that he puts her in, or anybody else for that matter. So from its butterfly corset top to long sculptural train and butterflies that were actually on her arm, you guys, the butterflies moved. They were like little moving butterflies. How they made that happen, I'm not sure, don't ask me, but no one knew her before this Met Gala. She's an aristocrat, she's very smart, she went to Harvard, but she's not a celebrity. But now, I'm pretty sure after wearing this dress and everyone seeing her, that she's a star. She's a star. Everybody's gonna know her. She's got a few fans now. So, Tyla looks insane. At first, I thought this Balmain dress was giving Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve, naked in a new world, you know, but then I took a deeper look and it is actually a sand dress. So more along the lines of playing a father of time. She's got the sand on her shoulder. She's got the little hourglass purse. And like I said, plays on that hourglass concept because obviously the body is giving very much hourglass and then the purse gives it away a little bit too. So super cute. She looks good and the hair looks fabulous. I like her in short hair. All right. One of the co-chairs of the night, Bad Bunny, is showing that men's fashion is not a snooze, which the men, they came for it this year, which I am just obsessed with. He wore custom Margiela with the perfect accessories and the hat, the fabric floral arrangement, and then the shoes that literally resemble hooves. Now, those diamond sunglasses that he's wearing just really drive it home. Again, a little bit of his style, and I love that the men wore these designs, but then also brought a little bit of themselves back into it. So let's talk about Miss Ma'am, Miss Girly right here. I feel like she stole the show a little bit last night. Lana Del Rey. It's giving almost like witchy yet angelic. The makeup is so soft, but all of these little vines and everything. She looks like she came literally out of like a whimsical movie, and maybe she's like the villain. I don't know. I'm just thinking she looks gorgeous in every way. Hopefully she didn't hit anybody with her branches last night, but I think everybody kind of nailed it when it came to the Met Gala. So tell me, what do you think? What was your favorite? Tell me on Instagram at Erin Hunter TV. I thought J-Lo looked good. good. I thought, who else? I was kind of disappointed with the Kardashians, but you tell me what you think about them. The corset was giving scary for Kim. Jane, what do you think?